Hey everybody, thanks for watching. In this section, we're going to talk about cleaning the house. And you might think to yourself, Chris, I'm a grown person. There's no point in you trying to tell me how to clean my house. I'm perfectly capable of doing it on my own. And that's a valid point. And I'll say this to that, is that when you want to go ahead and sell your car, you're going to pay more attention to the way that you clean it as opposed to the way that you clean it when you just take it to the car wash and do it yourself. You're going to take a little bit more attention when you're going to put it on the market, or you're going to go ahead and trade it in. And the same idea applies when you're going to clean your house, because you're showcasing it on the open market and you want to appeal to as many people as possible. So these things that I'm going to say, you can apply to every single solitary room in your house. I'm not going to go through every room of the house. I'm going to pay in particular attention to the kitchen and the bathrooms. I'm going to break that into two parts. But you can do the same thing when it comes to your bedrooms and your open living spaces, as well as the basement. But the kitchen and the bathroom, so say the National Association of Realtors, are the two most important rooms in your house. So let's pay attention to that. So in your kitchen, you want to take care of your appliances. You want to clean the inside and out of all the appliances. That means the inside and out of your oven that you haven't done in 30 years, like I don't. You want to do the same thing of the inside and out of your dishwasher. Make sure all the dishes are out of the dishwasher before showings. That way it gives the appearance of a lot of space and a lot of options. That goes to the same theme that we applied and worked in when we decluttered the house. The same thing applies to cleaning. You want to make it seem as available and as open as possible. Fridge is important because there's a good chance you're going to leave that. It's going to be one of the inclusions in the sale. So go ahead and clean out all that old food, all the old Tupperware containers and everything. Get that stuff out of there and clean all the shelves down and make it look open and bright. Make sure you put that light in there that might have been broken for the past 3 years. Put that little light bulb in there, and that way the fridge looks as good as it could possibly look. That goes for all the appliances on the countertops as well. You want to wipe down the countertops. That goes without saying. You want to clear off everything that's on the countertops that you don't use. If you don't use the blender, put it away. If you don't use, the NutriBullet, put that away as well. If there's no place to store that stuff, just make sure the outside and the inside of those things are really clean, because it's going to look better in pictures. It'll look better in showings as well. Same thing for your cabinets. Wipe the outside of the cabinets down. If they're wood, put a nice shine on there with Pledge. If it's something else, like another surface, just vinegar and water or Windex or whatever you use. But what's more important is what's on the inside of the cabinets. And you want to take out all of your old plates and glasses and mugs and all that stuff that you don't really use, because we want to make the cabinets as open as possible, because that's what people want to see. Remember, one of the reasons why people buy new houses is because they ran out of space in their old house. The last thing they want to see is when they open up cabinets and closets in your house is that there's no more room. So let's give them the appearance that there's more room and there's more cabinet space, there's more closet space than what they had before. That's really important. Next is going to be, obviously, if you have any windows, like a sliding glass door or open windows. Windows are really great in the kitchen. It can bring in a lot of natural light, so make sure they're clean. Make sure the blinds are clean. Make sure the blinds are open during showings. It lets in a lot of natural light, and it makes it more inviting overall. Goes without saying to take out the trash, and you also want to wipe down the outside of the trash cans. Put the trash can away for the professional pictures. You might even want to put it away for the showings, but if you can't, just make sure it's clean and that it's empty during showings. Floors go without saying as well. Go ahead and wipe everything down. And again, you're going to stop from the top of the room to the bottom, from the ceiling to the floor, and from the back to the front. So the floor is obviously going to be the last thing you do. Sweep it up, wipe it down. If there's grout, get in between there. Make that floor look as shiny as possible and as inviting as possible. And that's how you're going to make your kitchen look as good as possible. Next thing we're going to go over is the bathrooms. And again, you apply those same principles to every single solitary room in the house. You want to take care of every surface that you have. You want to take care of all the counter space that you have, all the shelf space that you have, all the cabinet space that you have. Everything needs to look as clean as it possibly can be to be as appealing to as many people as it can possibly be. I can't express that enough. It's really important, not only when it comes to pictures, but more importantly, when it comes to showings. So the next section is going to be about bathrooms. It'll be a little bit shorter, I promise you, and you won't ever have to listen to this again. Thanks for watching.